Yes. Yes. Sorry about that. I meant to just be a quick one, and it turned out it was I was gone 10 minutes. My roommate had some medical issues and had been the leave for quite a while, so I had to wait. Hello, I'm Mike Gordon, and welcome to Day 8 of the Groundhog Grind. We have completed Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters in 4 episodes, and Duel Monsters 2 in 3 episodes. And the reason why I was able to get through Duel Monsters 2 so much more quickly is because Duel Monsters 1 basically has you dueling everybody 100 times, whereas Duel Monsters 2 allowed us to cut down all the way to 30 duels for every opponent. So yeah, our next game will be our first proper RPG, so to speak. Monster Capsule Game Boy. This is actually the second of 3 games based on Capsule Monsters Chess, which was one of the games featured in the original manga. Apparently, Kazuki Takahashi probably originally planned to make, at the very least, Duelist Kingdom be based around Capsule Monsters, which is why the whole field power bonus thing was in effect, and why Duelist Kingdom has so many RPG elements in its rule set, even though it's just a simple trading card game. I would not have been surprised at all if Capsule Monsters was originally planned to be the central game of Duelist Kingdom before the pivot for Duel Monsters, the card game itself, was actually made due to its immense popularity. But this is the second attempt. The first attempt was also the first Yu-Gi-Oh! Game, released exclusively in Japan for the Sony PlayStation, called Capsule Monsters. And the third game based on Capsule Monsters Chess to come out was actually a PS2 game known as Capsule Monster Coliseum. It was Konami's final effort to try to spin off the Capsule Monsters IP outside of Japan. We did get some limited sets, but again, like Dungeon Dice Monsters, Capsule Monsters was not successful. Even with an anime spin-off, it still wasn't successful. Mostly because the anime spin-off sucked, but I digress. Here are the enhancements here: infinite P capsules and infinite starships, so we won't have to worry about grinding at all. Got that out of the way, let's begin. Millenium Ring. I've found it. This is based on the manga, the ultimate vessel that will realize my desires. The Millennium Ring found Kato's Seto Kaiba following the events of Death T. Wahahaha! It will be mine! Wahahaha! This was the original Game Boy, but Game Boy Color. Okay. Feature on this collection, not feature on this collection. So all we have now is story mode, so there you go. New game. After Yugi and his friends defeated Kaiba at Death T, Doom T, really, they've been wishing for his shattered mind to recover. It would not recover until Duelist Kingdom. Now, have received An invitation. Oh, welcome everyone to the Kaiba Amusement Park. Master Seto is way inside. Please come in. Let's go, guys. Something smells fishy here. Do you think Kaiba could be up to something? No way. It'll be fine. Let's go. Oh, Tay, you're really gullible. Come on, Bakura. Okay, but I have a bad feeling about this. Oh dear, I think I'd better tag along too. I mean, what would you be able to accomplish? This looks an awful lot like Pokemon capsule monsters. You made it, Yugi. Hey, but you look well. Why are you so happy? Don't get the wrong idea. We're still not friends. Huh? Ha ha ha! Mine doll! Guys! Kaiba, what's going on? What did you do to them? I simply steal their souls away into 5 separate dolls. Yugi, if you want to save your friends, you'll have to win the Monster World Tournament held in this Duel Tower. Each time you beat the Dark Master who protects each floor, I'll give you back a doll. But if you lose, your Millennium Puzzle will be mine. Fine, I accept your challenge. Wahahaha, then I'll be waiting for you on the top floor. Guys, I promise I'll get you back to normal. Surprise little creep! Cackle cackle! Cackle cackle! Shall I explain the rules of this tournament? Sure. First, I'll give you 5 starships. Tournament participants wager their starships in each battle. In a battle, each player can send out up to 4 monster capsules, known as MCs, to the field, and must defeat all the other players' monsters to win. The loser has to give a starship to the winner. If you lose all your starships or MCs, you'll be eliminated. So be careful. Starships are distributed instead of coins. You can gain new MCs from capsule machines and other methods. When you have the required number of starships, it's time to challenge the Dark Master that protects each floor in their monster world. There are 5 floors in total. If you defeat the Dark Master on all 5 floors, you can challenge Master Kaiba on the top floor. I wish you luck in your endeavors. Welcome to the Duel Tower. Thank you for your participation in the Monster World Tournament. I take it that you are already aware of the rules. You need about others to gather starships. When you acquire the MCs, you will use in battle from the capsule machines on each floor. Now, do your best and feel free to come back here anytime. Uh, So we don't have any dolls here. We have the maximum number of starships though, thanks to my... And I can... So Ninja Squid is one that I can evolve. Alright, that's... Alright, this looks kind of interesting. I'm just gonna go ahead and max out everyone's stats. Alright. Okay. Yeah, Beaver Warrior learned the Beaver special skill. So now I just have a bunch of stats I need to increase. I wonder how high up you can take it. We'll find out soon. Wow, triple digits. This is gonna take forever. Can I? This is really, really boring. Also, congratulations, Seattle Seahawks, for winning the Super Bowl last night. Congratulations, Sam Darnold, and for becoming the first quarterback in your draft to win a Lombardi, in spite of all the obstacles that went against you up to that point. And congrats, Kenneth Walker III, for being the first running back since Terrell Davis in '97 to win Super Bowl MVP. That was a complete mismatch of a Super Bowl if I ever saw one. I will give the Patriots credit for their defensive game plan. The problem was that they just did not have the talent or the resources to pull it off. The Seahawks were simply that much better than them. And the Patriots just had a pitifully easy schedule. And they faced 3 compromised quarterbacks. What's the max stats for this game, I wonder? Let's go max out all my stats. Oh, this is starting to get ridiculous. Some monsters are based on their dual monster counterpart, or Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG OCG counterpart. Others are just unique to the capsule monster's chest from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Universe, like Bigfoot or Eyemouth. Great White and Beer Warrior, for instance, are both from the Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card, are both from the actual card game. I'm just gonna get everything to the triple digits, and then I'm gonna work on grinding these guys up off screen. Because this is getting kind of ridiculous. I do hope there is an actual stat max of like 255 or something. Well, maybe 999 for HP. I guess while I am boosting this up, I will announce I have completed my next perfect playthrough. And it will end with the introductory episode going live this Saturday, Valentine's Day. I can tell you is that this game is actually I think all the games I've revealed so far, outside of Yu-Gi-Oh! Early days, is an action game. But this one is honestly the chillest of the bunch. That's the only hint I will give you guys. So this game has the reputation of being kind of chill. Alright, Beaver Warrior, let's boost my Beaver up to godlike levels. So I can, as long as I want, I can technically go as long as I want now, but come Saturday, I will have to make my deadline be around 3 p.m. Preferably earlier, but I can't go much later than 3 p.m. Fortunately, these stat boosts only increase these stats up by 1 per use, so I'm probably gonna be at this for a while when I do this off screen. So I want to get everyone up to the syncs to triple digits because this will probably make the rest of this game pretty easy if I do. Also, I do hope we get more Yu-Gi-Oh! Collections soon, because, yeah, it makes sense to pour all the Game Boy Advance games, especially from the Duel Monsters era specifically, from the Season 0 and Duel Monsters era. But I would really, really appreciate seeing... imagine re-releases of Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories and Duels of the Roses, but with the Sora enhancements that we got, so we can now just about any card that we want. We could apply the same to, say, Capsule Monsters Coliseum as well. To be fair, Capsule Monsters Coliseum, when you know what you're doing, is pretty easy. Because the RNG for the opponent is pretty much set in stone the second you start the game. Each game. So, and it's all based on what movements you make, so there are strategies to effortlessly one-shot all your opponents, while getting the most out of each of your monsters and trying to max it out. It's actually a pretty well it might not have a fully dedicated speedrunning community, but Capsule Monster Coliseum definitely has. But Capsule Monsters Coliseum definitely is one of the more optimized Yu-Gi-Oh! Games out there. Forbidden Memories is also fairly well optimized, but it's also pretty much impossible to get everything. First of all, it would take forever just to get every single possible card drop in the game, as well as every single affordable monster in the game into your collection. It would take forever. Even with the 15 card mod, it will still take forever to get everything. Oh, I would definitely be open to a perfect playthrough of Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories as well. Uh, only halfway down the list. If I get any new monsters, I would have to do this all over again, so... It's like kind of like playing Final Fantasy VIII, but if you had instant access to all the... to max number of all the stat boosting items. An infinite supply of those stat boosting items. Still this level of tedious to accomplish, but it's doable. So right now what I'm doing is trying to boost all my monster stats. This is so boring! This was if I was doing an individual perfect playthrough of these... If I was doing a perfect playthrough of these games individually, I could maybe see all this intro stuff that we just saw as like the intro to this video. And I would have just off-screened all of this tedious nonsense, so we could get on with the story. It probably would make for a very short perfect playthrough, but it would have made the most sense. But no, this is not a perfect playthrough of any of these games individually. This is a perfect playthrough of the entire Early Days collection. Alright, triple digits time. Paladin? Alright, Beaver Warrior! Gonna jack up this beaver. I should have made the cutoff 50. In fact, I'll make the cutoff for the rest of the stats 50. And then I'll try to focus on everything else off screen. Because I want to actually play this game and not be here all day. So I'm gonna just sell for a stat line of 50 for all my monsters. That's Eyemouth. It's turn. This music sounds like tropical music, but with an 8-bit Game Boy Color synth to it. I like how happy and jaunty it is, considering the fact that the set for this game is that Seto Kaiba, possessed by the spirit of the Millennium Ring, is the one who had trapped all your friends into dolls, and their lives are literally in our hands. Alright. Alright. Alright, Ninja Squid, you're next. Oh. Screw it, I'm just gonna make the cap 25 for speed next. Or maybe 30, I should say, because even at half, it looks like there's enough stats to get to 9,999 HP, which is insane. Leaked by speed 30. One hour into this run, in this live stream, I still haven't played a single challenged anybody to a single game. Believe it or not, this is also the only game in this collection where you actually get to play as Yugi. At least I think it is the only game in this collection where you get to play as Yugi. Oh, this is so much faster. I do have a hunch that my monsters kinda suck, but I think I'll have the operator swap these guys out for newer, better ones as we proceed with the story. I think attack, defense, and speed are capped off in triple digits, but I would not be surprised if HP was capped off at 4 digits. If so, God help us. I also hope it's not possible to get every single piece in the game. God forbid if I still have to do that. But it would be one of the games I would have to go back to and try to finish the job once I beat every other game in this collection. So that's looking to be my main goal here. Just get through level 1. Or Bigfoot. I wanna. I think I will be content with this setup. Hey, you got any MCs? How about battle with me? Alright, sure. %. The dice here is a direct reference to the Monster World RPG, and that's that. Wow. I'm just gonna go ahead. How's another monster that has a chance at evolution? Can't play the crane game. Oh, looks like I'm gonna win this game. 100% means no matter what he does, my attack is guaranteed a hit. Monster World Tournament, you battle with MCs to take each other's starches. I like that it requires the next page here. Disqualify the tournament if you lose all your starships or MCs. Oh, so that's what that is. Alright, informations, dice rolls, Dark Masters. Dark Masters protect the entrances to a different floor. There's one on each floor. Those who gather enough starships may battle at Dark Master. If you defeat a Dark Master, you may then proceed to the next floor. Battle against the Dark Master takes place in the Monster World. Challengers and their MCs travel through worlds created by Dark Masters. They win if they complete each world's objectives, but if they are defeated by the monsters, or if they can't complete their objectives, they lose. Select save from the menu. You can save your progress up to that point. You can usually save anywhere, but not in some places in the Monster World. You lose a battle and lose all your MCs or starships, or you're defeated by a monster in Monster World, you'll get a game over. P capsules. Sometimes you can acquire non-MC capsules from capsule machines. If you use those capsules on your MCs, your stats will improve slightly. Attack capsules boost attack power, defense capsules defense. Why aren't they all in the same page? Or at least between 2 or 3 pages? Hey, free? You're so precious, boy. What? You're in high school? Do you have any questions? Yugi asking someone out. That's so uncharacteristic. What's this? Yes, you. Today is a horrible day. Who is that kid? He got a portrait. It's 100% accurate. See his Monster Capsule, that's it. Oh, Yugi! Looks like you can get MC from Castle issues. I had no idea. So I think the guys with portraits are from the manga. Or the season... Either the manga or season 0 anime. He essentially concedes defeat here. I can see. Yeah, I remember him from the Season 0 anime. He's the creepy fortune teller who was basically trying to assault Taya. Ooh, that's... Yeah, with 100% accuracy, the dice rolls don't matter at all. The accuracy up does nothing, because no matter what we roll, we got a critical hit, which wouldn't matter because it was all... %. Huh? So that's just an elevator that we could use to move back and forth between the different floors, so there's no missable content. Right. Oh. That's so freaking tedious. Alright, who's the Dark Master that we need to take down? Hey now, it seems you've finally collected 10 star chips. But do you truly have the skills to face the Dark Master? Let me test you. Hehehe. Alright. So yeah, the dice rolls don't matter, because so long as I have... $460 XP? Not bad. Oh, you're as good as expected. Very well, you may proceed. I hope you are fortunate enough to meet again someday. Who's this chick? Welcome, Yugi. I'm the Dark Master of the first floor. Mokuba? You're going to fight me in my monster world, starting right now. Please go easy on me. Yugi, I'm a doll. What the heck am I supposed to do now? Joey! Be quiet, doll. If you can't behave, I'll smash you to pieces. You'll pay for this, Mokuba. Keep your dirty hands off that doll. Something with the other Yugi, huh? That works for me. Let me explain the rules here. You're going to adventure your way through my monster world. You can complete all the objectives that I, the master, give you, you win. If you lose all your MCs in battle, I win. It'll be game over for you, and you'll never be able to reach the second floor. Mokuba, you're saying that the door will open if I defeat you. Like you have a chance. You're gonna perish at this stage, along with your friends. Now, let the game begin. Now we play as little Yugi. Yugi, you are an adventurer in the monster world. You and your monsters wander the land. You come to a rural village located in a vast grassland area. The village has been at peace. However, trouble has recently arisen. The adventurers must solve the troubles afflicting the people of the village. Collect intel and save the imperiled villagers. That's the goal of this adventure. You reach the grassland village Mejiha. Are you an adventurer? Welcome to this rural village. Please make yourself out. No rest for the weary, I see. So you got a very much a Zelda-style RPG here. Oh, this is going to be a problem. What to do? What to do? There's big trouble at the mayor's house. So little Yugi is also trapped inside one of the dolls, specifically the MC for Yugi, representing Yugi himself. So the overworld, you're basically controlling Yami Yugi. What a terrible thing! My daughter is encountered by monsters from the Cave of Darkness. The monsters demand the secret treasure in exchange for my daughter. We give them the treasure, the divine protector of our village will be enraged. What to do? The Cave of Darkness is located beyond the grasslands east of the village. Alright, let's talk to these guys. Taking on the monsters, select MCs from the menu and use form to decide the position of the monsters. Yami next door started losing his marbles. He talks gibberish. You know what a field effect is? Field thought they get stronger. Did you know that? So, I do think this is proof that Kazuki Takahashi originally planned for Duelist Kingdom to center on either Yami Bakura's Monster World, or more specifically, Capsule Monster Chess itself. You reach the Eastern Grasslands. Every 10 steps to roll dice for a 30% chance. 3 or less, you'll encounter monsters. Alright. Turn. Alright, let's see. Critical hit, which is kind of unnecessary given my stats are off the charts. You literally put yourself on the path towards defeat, Mokuba. Aren't you supposed to be the World Capsule Monster Champion? Oh, to be fair, he is level 1. Alright, is it here? So yeah, the dinosaurs here are literally trying to generate random counters. This is gonna be a one-turn kill. Quite handily, I should say. So every 8 steps. Oops. That's a 30% encounter rate, so every 8 steps. I'm gonna pass. For against Ninja Squid. And there's nothing you can do to stop it because my stats are way too high. I'm gonna focus on cornering. And Joey! Are you okay? Wait, why are you here? Yugi! I came here alone determined to finish the game, but the monsters in this game got me. Oh yeah, earlier I picked up this capsule. Take it, Yugi. If you use this capsule on your monsters, it boosts its attack power. I can't go any further. Sorry, Yugi. It's up to you now. Switch on the rock. It seems to open one of the 3 doors ahead. Roll the dice to decide which door it will open. If 039, it's A. If 4... Alright. Door C opened. Yeah, except my stats are way too high for that. And that's game, set, and match. Some pretty lucky dice rolls here. Sure, I'll take the pot. Bro, no relaxing while on lookout. You get carried away so easily. Oh, something good's there. Give you some. Ah, help me! Are you trying to get in the way? I'll make you suffer. So, for our first boss battle. Oh. Critical hit. Oh, it's Feral Imp we're up against, so no 95. So nothing above 95. We defeated the boss already. Save me! Thank you so much for your help! Adventurer, thanks for saving my daughter. To show my appreciation, I'll give you this P capsule. The Evo Capsule. This Evo Capsule is a P capsule that evolves with specific monsters. The adventurer was warmly sent off by the villagers and continued to wander the land. I win this game, Mokuba. No way, it's a mistake. No, I lost? Woohoo, you did, Yugi! I'm taking back Joey's doll. I'm going. Wait, Yugi! I won't believe it. There is no way I could lose. There is no way I could lose to you. No! Yugi, let me help you from the next stage on. So what does that mean? Well, we can now play as Joey Wheeler now. That's what it means. Too much for Mokuba. Torque monsters we must defeat. Luck holds on till then. Alright, I think that'll be up for today. Did not get much action in terms of the live stream, but yeah. Let's give Joey a skill. Yeah, I'm gonna keep my end of the bargain, and I'm just gonna save my game, and I'm gonna do all the stat maxing off screen. And next time we're gonna take on level 2, So, if you like what you see here, leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so already. I'd greatly appreciate it. With all the way, this is Mike Gordon, sign out.